So, according to Newton's universal law of gravitation, every object in the universe attracts every other object with a definite force. This force is directly proportional to the product of the masses of the two objects and is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Figure shows two objects with masses m1 and m2 kept at a distance d from each other. Mathematically, the gravitational force of attraction between these two bodies can be written as F is proportional to m1 m2 upon d square. Replacing the sign of proportionality by the sign of equality, we get F is equal to capital G m1 m2 upon d square. Here capital G is the constant of proportionality and is called the universal gravitational constant. The above law means that if the mass of one object is doubled, the force between the two objects also doubles. Also, if the distance is doubled, the force decreases by a factor of 4. If the two bodies are spherical, the direction of the force is always along the line joining the centers of the two bodies, and the distance between the centers is taken to be d. In case when the bodies are not spherical or have irregular shape, then the direction of force is along the line joining their centers of mass, and d is taken to be the distance between the two centers of mass. From equation F equal to capital G m1 m2 upon d square, it can be seen that the value of G is the gravitational force acting between two unit masses kept at a unit distance away from each other. Thus, in SI units, the value of G is equal to the gravitational force between two masses of 1 kg kept 1 meter apart. What is center of mass? The center of mass of an object is the position inside or outside the object at which the total mass of the object can be assumed to be concentrated. The center of mass of a spherical object having uniform density is at its geometrical center. The center of mass of any object having uniform density is at its centroid. Now let us solve a numerical. Mahendra and Virat are sitting at a distance of 1 meter from each other. Their masses are 75 kg and 80 kg respectively. What is the gravitational force between them? Here, the distance of separation between Mahendra and Virat is 1 meter. M1, that is mass of Mahendra, is 75 kg. M2, that is mass of Virat, is 80 kg. And the value of capital G, that is universal gravitational constant, is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meters square upon kg square. According to Newton's universal law of gravitation, F equal to capital G m1 m2 upon r square. So F is equal to 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 into 75 into 80 upon 1 square. We get F equal to 4.002 into 10 raised to minus 7 Newton. This means Mahendra exerts a force of 4.002 into 10 raised to minus 7 Newton on Virat, and Virat exerts an equal and opposite force of 4.002 into 10 raised to minus 7 on Mahendra. So students, in this class you have studied Newton's universal law of gravitation. This law states that every particle in the universe attracts every other particle with the force which is directly proportional to the product of the masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance of separation between them. So mathematically this law can be written as F is equal to G m1 m2 upon d square, where capital G is a constant of proportionality called universal gravitational constant. So students, this law, that is Newton's universal law of gravitation, is very important. Learn it by heart. I would like to explain one more thing to you. In this law, if we keep m1 equal to 1 kg and m2 equal to 1 kg and d, that is the distance of separation between them, as 1 meter, then we get capital F is equal to capital G into 1 upon 1 into 1. So in that case, capital F will be equal to capital G. This means that the gravitational force between the two bodies having unit mass, that is the two bodies have mass equal to 1 kg and the two bodies are separated by a distance of 1 meter, then the gravitational force between them will be equal to the value of universal gravitational constant. So some questions have been given to you. Write down the answers of these questions and complete your work. So I hope you enjoyed today's class. Stay at home, stay safe, and that's all for the day. Thank you.